Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. This is Amy. Today I have a flip through of the journals that I was working in May. So we're gonna flip through all of them so you can see how I'm actually using my journals. I know before the pens and decorating is always fun and inspiring and it gets your creative brain going, but seeing how I actually use my planners and journals and things like that helps you out to see how to actually use them and get more out of them than just the creation part. So we have 3 journals to look at today. This is my bullet journal, which has all my monthly trackers in it. This is my creative journal, which is like my diary. And this was my Go Wild journal. So it has all the speaker notes, all the memories and everything. So we're going to flip through that last. All right, so let's first look at my creative journal. This is the one that I write in every day and talk about my family's life, talk about stress, talk about work, talk about whatever I feel like I need to talk about in that moment. So this is May. I will let you know where all the stickers and washi tapes that I use in each spread is from. And as a reminder, if there's anything that you like the look of, any links or discount codes that I have are down below in the description. All right, let's get started. This is my May cover page. I use it kind of as a monthly memories page too. So I put little notes down about things that I loved from the month. And in this spread, I used all products from Planything. I love the bright colors in this. All right, this one is a fun Dutch door spread, and I used Happy Planner stickers. And this was also from the sticker book, so I didn't use any separate washi tapes or anything like this. I absolutely adore little side columns like that. I think they are so fun. But this is what it looks like. One of my favorites from the month, for sure. All right, next up, this one is using all Planything stuff, and I love the little comic book spread. I'm gonna have to do this more. It was super fun to create, but next time I am gonna remember to have a scene inside the window because I did not do that, and I'm missing out right there. All right, this is my Go Wild page where I journaled about what happened at Go Wild. And I used a bunch of stuff. So these stickers are my hand-drawn stickers that were in my Etsy shop as printables. And then these tapes came from a variety of places. These ones over here were in a grabby scrapbook box. And this one's from Planything. And then the highlighter is all from Mildliner, zebra pen. So I love this one. I filled it up really well with Go Wild memories. All right, these ones are ones that are from my own Etsy shop, and they're available as printables on Etsy as well as on my website. They're available as printables, and there are a few physical stickers left, amyplansthings.com. So I only have a small number of my stickers available as printed, and currently it's shipping to US only, but these ones, there were a few left as of filming this video. All right, there are a few left of this one as well. These are my baking stickers, and this is my favorite spread that I created this month by far. I created this frame using Planything washi tapes, and then created this little cooking area. It's so cute. And then these stickers are set up for Dutch doors because they have 2 stickers that mirror image each other so that you can set up your own Dutch doors super easily. All right, but I love this spread. Okay, next up, this one, I love the blue. Blue's my favorite color. This is from Casthetic Plans, and I love her stickers. And this one, I was so surprised, but it was set up perfectly for Dutch doors. I just set it down, and it was like perfect, and I didn't have to change anything. So that was super cool. All right, next up, this is just our anniversary page. I love throwing in one-off pages every once in a while. And this was just a happy anniversary page. I used Planything stickers and boxes, and then little confetti that came in the Planything subscription kit. All right, this is June. So these tapes just launched again. We are going to stop flipping through here, but I wanted to show you these because I restocked them on my site. They are available at amyplansthings.com. These are my hand-drawn tapes and hand-drawn stickers. I absolutely love them so much. I hope you do too. All right, moving on. We have the bullet journal, and this is where I have all my monthly trackers and things like that. We're in May. These trackers are available both on my Etsy site and my website as printables. And then I used Planything washi tapes to pair with it. So this is for the month of May. And this is how it all turned out. I have my May goals, my May gratitude log. I love how this one turned out using those little date stickers. Then here's my mood tracker and my habit tracker. Did not complete some of the habits this month, but I was super busy with a trip in there, end of school year stuff, you know, having a toddler. It was busy. Step tracker. I always love this one. This is one of my favorite ones to fill out every month. This one I hope to fill out more over the summer. That's the goal. Then this is my absolute favorite page in the trackers every month. It is the self-care bingo, and I started adding a journaling page here where I could journal about the things on this page here to help me fill it out better. But I got 2 bingos this month, which is super fun. All right, then this is my notes and month in review page. And I always put something about each kid. And then I have a little month in review page right there. All right, this is June, so that is the end of this one for the month of May. Okay. Lastly, my Go Wild notebook. I already told my husband that I have to go every year from here on out. So I will be filling this thing up in the next few years, but this is what it looks like from just one Go Wild. So I'll get another 2, maybe 3 years out of this notebook before having to get a new one. But this is what it looks like. These stickers, I'm going to be putting a sticker down from each Go Wild that's in the book. So this one's Go Wild Indie. Planything washi tape, Planything letters, and then this is from SGS Design Co. All right, this was the itinerary that I printed out. It didn't print out the top all the way, and I don't know why, but also it made me discover that my printer can do borderless printing, and I didn't know that. So I need to figure out how I did that because that's pretty cool. But this was the schedule from the conference, and I saw Jess Corinne do this first in her notebook from last year, so I knew that I wanted to put it in like that. I thought that was super cool. Anyways, this is all the stuff from the conference. This was all pre-conference stuff. Oh, I should tell you where things came from. This I got online from Creative Fabrica. This washi tape's from Planything. This is from SGS Design Co. And then all these other stickers are from my little Go Wild hand-drawn printable sticker pack and the matching florals that go with it. All right, this was my table mate card for the conference. So I handed them out to people and kind of exchanged them with people. And then I got all my table mates to sign my planner so that I know exactly who I sat with on the 2 different days. That was super cool. Then here are session notes. So I filled this part out day by day and moment by moment during the conference. So Heather Kell spoke. Her session was super cool, talking about planning through the seasons of life and how your planner needs to adjust based on what season your life is in. Like before kids, my planner looked different than when I was a new mom, and it looked different then than it does now that my kids are a little bit older. So super fun session. Then we had the founders panel with a bunch of different business owners and talking about their path and how they got where they are. Super cool. And then this was Elise and Marielle. They had a super cool zebra pen session. And these are just things that I did. I didn't take notes because I was using materials that was provided and trying different things out. Like I did some watercolor with zebra pen products. We did some little decorations, and we also used their new stampers. They have some new stampers coming out, and so we've received the yellow star one, and I cannot wait to get my hands on the rest of them. They're super cool. Here's the watercolor that I did. So that was super a fun session. Then we had Kathy, who did like a doodle sticker experience. And so this is what I created using her stickers from her shop, as well as all the products that we had received. So we had a glitter pen, the little stamper, the new zebra dot pens, and all sorts of stuff. All right, Danielle had a really, really fun session talking about artivism, which is encouraging activism by sharing art, which is super cool. And I loved, everything that she talked about. So I actually took a whole page and a half of notes there. Then, so that was all day one sessions. So that was from like 8 to 2. And then we had a big break. And then this was crop, as they call it, which is the kind of creative sessions when you're doing hands-on stuff, and it's in the evening after the day one sessions. So this whole year was a bookish kind of theme. So we did a book swap, and this is the book that I got. And it was labeled and had all sorts of stuff on the thing. And I was looking for romantasy or fantasy because that's generally the genres that I love to stick to. So that's what I grabbed. And then I took some notes because Amy Williams, she does a lot of book annotation, but she actually like draws in her book and writes in it. And then you have little tabs. And so I took down some notes, and then we actually drew and wrote in our books, and it was terrifying. But this is what I ended up doing in the book. I haven't started reading it yet, but it was pretty scary to write in it. But she gave us some tutorials on some little roses. I drew a rainbow and just kind of played in the book. So it was cool. Then Erica and Marielle did a reading journal kind of chat, talking about setting up a reading journal and stuff like that. So I colored on the little reading journal that was provided, stuck it in here, wrote down a few notes. Really fun. Then we come to day 2 of sessions. Mo is the CEO and founder of Pipsticks, and she was talking about morning routines, and she had a lot of stuff to say that I absolutely loved. I have never used Pipsticks before, but I subscribed while there. I love her so much and what she stands for so much, and I'm excited to use Pipsticks for a few months at least with their little subscription kit. Then Jess and Mark gave a how to be productive in your planners and journals chat, and so they had different methods and matrices and things to talk about. So I just took a lot of messy notes, and super fun. They play off each other really well, so it was a really entertaining session. Just loved it. And this was also part of it, so 3 whole pages for them. Then we had a panel, which I was super excited about. Everyone was really great, but I was so excited that Amanda Rach Lee was there. If you don't know her, go check her out on YouTube because she's like the bullet journaler. So go check her out. Super fun to hear all of them talk. Then we had a creativity kind of workshop with Edding, which is a pen brand that I haven't tried before, but I did buy their fine liners to test out, and I'll be doing a video on pen tests because I have so many new pens at some point, so I'll be trying them out. But I didn't write anything down because it was a creative workshop, and so I actually was making a pen case. But this is the kind of stencil that I followed for the pen case, so I posted it in here to remember. All right, then this was John Green. He's the keynote speaker. He's an author. I followed him on TikTok for a while, but wrote down a bunch of stuff that he said, and then met him with a book signing, and I had ordered his newest book. So super cool. Then we get into the scrapbook section. This is so much, you guys. There are so many things in this notebook. But I printed out pictures using my new PixCut printer from Lean, and it's super cool. It printed out really high quality photos, so I love that. I printed them 4 per sheet so that I could cut them up and stick them in here. But this is the scrapbook section, and I used all the stickers, or many of the stickers that I received from people, and pieces that I received from various parts, but I tried to keep it in order. So registration, planner fair, this is all planner fair stuff too. And it's very, this is a bookmark, a magnetic one, but I put it in here. But I tried to keep everything in order so that I could put down stickers of where and when I met people and things that I received in that session or moment. Here's the little romantasy book and all the little contact cards I got from Crop. Okay, something's sticking. Oh, pulling that up. Okay, this one is my favorite page. It is super, like, interactive with this and this little pull tab, and I love it because I put in my washi tapes, because this day 2 sessions is when you give table mate gifts, and I gave my washi tapes away, and it was the first time I was talking about my tapes that I was releasing. They did just restock either today or yesterday as of posting this, so if you missed it the first time, go grab them. Once they sell out, they're gone. I won't be restocking them again, so make sure you get yours if you want them. All right, here was the swag picture of everything that I received at the conference, and then more stickers, and then Plan Jamma, which is a big pajama party after the conference ends, and then headed home. And these are some Pipstick stickers here. This is Mitchell. We ended up on the same flight, so I moved my seat to sit with him. We went to Chicago and then headed our separate ways. So super fun, and that is the end. I love this notebook, but it is going to go away on my shelf and not come out again till planning for next year. All right, anyways, thanks so much for watching this video with my flip through of all the things. Let me know if you have any questions about how I'm using my journals, and hope this helped you figure out how to use your journals. Thanks so much for watching. See you all next time. Bye.